And today I'd like to share with you a piece of advice that I believe is absolutely essential to getting the life that you truly want. Not the life that you're willing to accept, but the life that you truly, deeply want. And as a transformational leader and coach, it's something I'm constantly saying to my clients. It's so important, I actually made it the title of my new book. It's a book that I'm writing this summer. It's coming out the late summer, early fall. And it's called Get on the Plane. That's right. I'm constantly saying this to my clients. Get on the plane. And to explain to you what I mean by that, I'd like to share with you a story from that book. And that's this. Many years ago, when I was 21, I graduated UCLA and I got a job working on a tropical island in the South Pacific. It was in Micronesia. It's this little island called Saipan. And it is beautiful. I can't tell you how amazing it was to live there. It's one of those places that's so beautiful that the reality of it makes the pictures of it look terrible. It was just gorgeous, you know. And I'm there, and the sunsets, you couldn't believe it. White sand beaches, the sun's coming down over the coral reef. And I've been there about 6 months. And I'm sitting on the beach one evening, and I'm watching this sunset, and it's just beautiful. And right next to me is a gentleman also named Michael. He was about 30 years my senior. And he'd come to the island 30 years ago, married a native woman, and stayed. And we're watching this. And I remember just quietly looking over him saying, well, we sure are lucky to have this. And he reacted in a way that really surprised me. He actually got a little ticked. And he looked at me and he says, lucky? We're not lucky. We deserve this sunset. And I'm thinking, what? I looked at him and said, how do you deserve a sunset? And he looks at me and he says, look, since you've been here, how many of your friends have said to you, oh my God, that's so amazing where you are. Oh, I wish I could be there. You're so lucky to be doing that. And I said, well, all of them. And he said, and how many of your friends did you say, well, send me your resume. I'll bring it to the other hotels on the island. We'll find you a job. You can stay with me till we get you set up. And I said, well, I said that to all of them. And he said, and how many of them came? And I said, well, none of them. And he said, exactly. See, we deserve this sunset because when we had a chance to get on the plane, we did. And that's why we're here and they're there. And I thought about that for a minute. And it really struck me. I said, this is amazing. This didn't happen out of luck. This happened because I made a decision, because I got on the plane. And it made me realize that making that choice was something I could do over and over and over again in my life. There'd always be some kind of chance to get on the plane. And taking that chance, I might not get exactly what I want, but I had a much better shot of having an amazing experience, an amazing life, and of getting the life that I truly wanted. And here's the thing I found out since then. When you get on the plane, you find your tribe. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But first, let's bring that back to you. Ask yourself in your life, where could you be getting on the plane, but you're holding back? What's your plane to get on, right? Because I have amazing friends. You know, I woke up this morning and, you know, when I turned my phone on, I saw the text I got, some of the messages I got, and I just thought for a second, look at this tribe that I have in my life now. All these people that in their own way have gotten on the plane. You know, people like my good friend Demir Jokai and his wife Carrie, who started Life Hack Boot Camp and now are about to leave California. They've got a full functioning virtual business and they're going to work from Spain. Jason Cisneros, I'm going to tag some of these people in this video so you can look at them and see their amazing lives and what they're doing, who's just a powerhouse. Louis Lotman, who started a virtual company years ago and now lives all over the world. Margot Majdi, who started MITT, took a chance 30 years ago and has now supported thousands of people in transforming their lives, along with Michael Strasner and Chris Lee, who've done the same. Mina Shah, a good friend of mine that I worked with when I worked at the Anthony Robbins companies, who had a chance to play it safe and work for Tony for the rest of her life. He loved her and said, no, I have my own message. Jarek Robbins and what he's doing. Dan Andrews, who's starting the Transformational Graduates Network. Roberto Monaco, who I worked with years ago, who's a powerhouse from Brazil and is an inspiring speaker, constantly in his life going for it. Allison Teal, who is just in Oprah magazine. Look her up. She is amazing. Look up Adventures with Allison and her story and what she's done. Jade Pearl, my weight loss partner, the beauty queen who just won another crown, and we're both now trying to lose that last bit of weight and get a good flat stomach. Marielle Jaffe, an actress that I know here in LA who just constantly makes powerful choices and because of it has an amazing life. And Joey Garrity, the queen of online influence, just released her book, The Red Carpet Guide to Online Influence. All these people in their own way could have decided not to get on the plane, and they did. And because of that, they're just having these amazing lives. And because I made that decision in my life, I get to be with people like that and know people like that. It's just amazing. That's the reward. You see, when you get on the plane, your family's waiting for you. Your life is waiting for you. Your tribe is waiting for you. So what's your version of that? What's your get on the plane? Is it going to a tropical island? Is it starting your own business? Is it finally writing that book you've always meant to write? What is it for you? In what way could you get on the plane so you could be seeing your version of a tropical sunset happen in your life? Leave a note in the comments section. I'll be interested in your thoughts. Mike Matarazza, signing off. As a transformational coach and leader, I'm always happy to be able to give you great messages and to hear what you have to say about your life.